Welcome back. It's another Arsenal Emirates show. It's another Arsenal preview show. Um, yeah, I don't. Where can I start? If you saw my previous video, just hit me up there in the link above. Just go watch it back, and you can see the frustration and the anger that I was feeling during that game. Well, at the end of that game. Um, but this game against Sheffield United, if we play the same way we played against Slavia Prague, I expect the same result. I don't expect us to win it. I don't expect us to do anything fantastic. I don't expect us to do anything great. Um, I don't know what's going on with the players. I don't know what's going on inside the club. We are not playing to the standard that we should be playing, and we are letting ourselves. They are letting themselves down, and we have fantastic players, but we just weren't. We're just not playing to the quality that we should. I will put the blame on the manager as well. The manager hasn't. The manager himself hasn't didn't do the right stuff on the week on Thursday night. He started players that I feel like shouldn't have started. I understand Saka and Smith Rowe together are fantastic players. They are fantastic players, but they both just come back from injury. And again, we had a lot of like. I feel like there was a couple selections that were wrong in that game, and now that I've sit down and look at it, I don't think Saka should have started that game. He just come back from injury. Smith Rowe, again, come back from a particular type of injury. I don't know what it was, but they never disclosed it. But he came back from injury. And Willian, I don't think Willian should have started because Willian slows down the way that we play. We like to play fast pace. Willian slows it down. He doesn't move at speed. He walks when he gets the ball. He doesn't move at speed. And we want to move at speed. We want to counter attack. We want to press players. But there were tactics that weren't happening. Some people were doing it, some weren't. Some people were doing it, some weren't. There was times where Xhaka was pressing the ball down and no one was going with him. No one was trying to stop things from happening. They just... there was a lot of people that were not synced together. They weren't doing the same thing that the manager wanted. Again, I will put the blame on the manager as well, that there were things that were going on that should have happened. That there were things that should have been changed. There were things that should have worked. I feel that it was wrong on things that would happen. Again, selection wise, I feel like there were mistakes that should have been rectified. Again, I don't think Saka should have started that game. I don't think Smith Rowe should have started that game, and I don't think Willian really should have started that game. I don't think Willian should really ever start any game, in my eyes. He's not good enough. I don't feel he was good enough to start in the Arsenal kit. I feel like he has to come in as a sub. He's not that impactful player that he was for Chelsea, for Arsenal. He's just not. He's not. And if you disagree with me, then fine. But I feel that he is not impactful enough for us as a squad and as a team for him to just come in and take over. It hurts me to say that, because I thought that he was great. Yes, he had the free kick that hit the post. But again, if I was to say what impact Willian had in that whole entire game, that was probably it. That was probably it. And if we go with the same lineup against Sheffield United, I feel that it's going to be the exact same outcome. It's going to be the exact same nonsense and the same situation, which we end up putting ourselves in a sticky situation instead of trying to go out for the win and try to do something special. Just try to do something special, because in my eyes, I feel that some of the players have lost that drive into doing the good things and doing the things that they want to progress in. It was crazy because on Thursday night, for 70 minutes, we controlled the game for the first half. We were pressing them. We were doing everything right. Lacazette missed the chance. Saka missed the chance. Willian hit the post. Lacazette missed another chance. That should have been 4 goals right there. At least 3. The free kick, you can never say what happens with a free kick, but 3 clear shot chances that we should have scored, but we didn't. We didn't score them. So it comes to that situation where you sit there and you're just like, what's going on? Lacazette's contract's coming to an end. Are we going to keep him on? Are we going to give him another contract? Or are we going to sell him? There's a lot of things that are going on in this club that none of us actually know what's going on behind the scenes. And it's getting to that point where can what are we going to do? Because when Aubameyang, Pepe, Martinelli came on, even El Neni, like Partey had a horrible game on Thursday, but even El Neni came on and they changed the game. We need that sort of We need that sort of start against Sheffield United. Otherwise, we're going to be in the same situation that we've been in multiple times this year, where we don't play the way that we should be playing from the start, and then we end up in a hole that we need to dig ourselves out of. Sheffield United are bottom of the table. We shouldn't have trouble with Sheffield United, but at the moment, the way that this Arsenal team has been playing, I feel that we're going to be in trouble from the get-go. I feel like we're going to have Sheffield United's going to come and press us from the start, and they're going to feel like we're vulnerable. They're going to feel like they can beat us. They're going to feel like they can take us out and win that game. They're going to try to do whatever. They're going to try to do whatever they can to take us out. That's how I see it, and that's how I feel that this game will go if we don't start fast. If we don't start the way that we ended that game on Thursday. Look, Tierney's out, so we have no choice but to play Cedric at left back. But again, our players are not using common sense. They're doing the same nonsense. All they have to do is just clear the ball, just clear the ball away from our goal in the dying ending of any game. Just clear the ball. It doesn't need to be clean. Just get the ball away from our goal. Don't give them. There's no free kicks, no corners, nothing. Just clear the ball. Simple logic, to be honest, when it comes to football with players. Sheffield United are probably looking to try and win this game. They are definitely looking to win this game. What am I kidding? What football player goes into a game not thinking that they're going to win? Not thinking that they want to win as well? It's tough. It is tough. It's very, very tough to watch us do this and not be as dominant as we usually are. It's a letdown. It is very upsetting, and we are not in a position to. I'm not in a position to banner any other team. I am not in a position to cuss any other team, because Arsenal are ninth. Arsenal Football Club are ninth. We've never fallen so far from grace. Like, our fall's not as worse as Liverpool, even though Liverpool have had multiple injuries. But again, we've lost to Liverpool, so I can't really say that. I can't really say anything about any other team, because Arsenal, we haven't been playing to the standard that we should be. It is poor. It's shocking, and it is quite honestly the most pathetic thing that I have seen all season. I hope that Arteta picks the right squad for this game. I just hope that he doesn't. Look, I don't think Lacazette should start this game, in my eyes. I know we got a big match in Prague on Thursday. It is probably our season-making match on Thursday. It is going to be tough. It's going to be hard, and it's going to run us ragged, for sure. Playing against Sheffield United, I know we need people to save players. So in my eyes, this is the formation. This is the play. These are the players that I would genuinely start. This is who I would actually start as a formation, and as a team, as it seems like this could work out for us in a better way, and definitely for the long run, especially with Tierney out. So let's just run through the formation real quickly. So we're gonna have Leno in goal. But I'm not going with 4 at the back. I'm going with 3. We're going to go with Pablo Mari, Gabriel, and Rob Holding. So that just obviously means that we're going to have wing backs. So for me, I will have the wing back. I will have Bellerin on one side and Saka on the other side. I know Saka hasn't played there since the beginning of the season, but I feel like Saka is probably the better option to play at left back. Just because it just feels more right. It just feels more secure. So yeah, that's what I feel is going to be more secure. Hopefully in midfield, Partey will be able to get back to how he was, but I think Partey will be sat out for this game. So it's going to be Xhaka will actually, sorry, that's a lie. Xhaka and Partey will be in the middle. So it'll be five at the back, two midfielders. Then we're going to have Martinelli at left wing. We are going to have Pepe as the right mid, and then Lacazette leading the front line. That would be the formation that I would have. I would love to see that formation to happen because that just looks like it will be fantastic. It will be back to the way that we were playing and having all of our proper, really attacking players on the field all at once. So it would work out more for us to have those players play. I don't believe I've missed anything. So we have Leno in goal. We have Bellerin as a wing back. We have Rob Holding, Gabriel, and and Pablo Mari as our centre backs, with Saka playing the left wing back. Then we have Partey and Xhaka in midfield. Then we have Martinelli as left wing. Then we have Pepe as right wing, and then we have Lacazette leading Aubameyang leading the front line. That should be the perfect formation for us to play this at this moment in time, with not having our left back Tierney in. It gives us a more secure defense and attacking presence. With Saka and Martinelli in front of each other, behind each other, playing off each other, it will be a great formation to go with. I hope that's the formation. I hope we're not going with 4-2-3-1. It would. I feel that 4-2-3-1 right now without the right players is detrimental and it's going to ruin us. I know Odegaard. I would rather give Odegaard a bit of break and then bring him back in for the Thursday game, because this game isn't as important. Even if it's not Aubameyang leading the front line, I'd rather have Nketiah leading the line, give him some game time, get his legs running, get him warmed up, just because you never know what could happen. But again, that's the formation that I'm going with: 1-5-2-1, or whatever the formation would be, but 3-4-3-3-4-3-4-2-1, whatever the formation is. But that's the formation. That's who I want playing. I want us to have two wing backs, Gabriel Martinelli and Nicolas Pepe as our wing backs, with either Aubameyang or Nketiah or even maybe Lacazette playing up front. It should be a fantastic game. Well, I wouldn't say it's going to be a fantastic game after that last performance that we had, but I do predict Arsenal to win it, potentially 2-0, 1-0. Just seems like we couldn't hit the target last game, so I'm not predicting a high score for this game. It's not going to be as strong as I was preparing for, and I really hope that we can pull the win out the bag, because it has been very, very shocking the way that we've played recently. And we need a victory. We need more morale for this game against Slavia Prague. Slavia Prague hasn't lost a game at home to anyone in Europe all season. So we have to be the first to do it this year. We have to be the first to do it. Otherwise, we're out of the Europa League, and that means no European football next year. It means that we just have domestic cups. We just have the FA Cup, League Cup, and the Premier League to focus on next year, which sometimes doesn't seem like it's a bad idea. But again, Arsenal's never been out of European football. Over the last 20 years, we've never been out of European football. So it best not happen. Please, don't let it happen. I just don't want to see it happen. We are better than that. We are a lot better than that. I am gonna stay calm. But again, the Watchalong. If you want to come in the Watchalong, catch me Sunday at 6:45. Game kicks off at 7 p.m. on Sunday. I'll be doing a live run through of the squad, the match teams, and what I think of the players that have been selected for that game. Thank you all for joining. Share the video, hit that like button. Help me with the algorithm, let me get seen a bit more. And yeah, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you Sunday for the watch along. Thank you all. Stay safe now.